Hello, everybody in Facebook. We are the Pod Guys Podcast, bringing it to you live as we do every Monday, 10:15 Eastern Standard Time. I'm Tony Cass.
Kevin Neary here.
Of course, we have the ever-loving Picasso, the hands-free unit of the Pod Guys, Les Barquet.
Look at that.
I know. Not bad, right? Not bad. We're joined by two guests today. Because we are bringing in the new year. Yes, I did say bringing in the new year 2023 with a bang. Of course, we have Sir Colonel Sanders, Mr. Randy Sanders.
KFC.
I know he hates
never.
it, but I love
It's
it.
the worst. It's the absolute worst. I'm gonna check.
You'll get that promotion one day. You'll be a general. No worries. We'll
I'm
have
gonna
Mr.
move-
Randy Sanders.
I'm
in
gonna
the
move
corner.
off of. I'm gonna move off the deep fryer this year. That's one of my
I know,
resolutions.
I know.
I can't believe it's not chicken.
I can't believe it's not chicken either. How dare they put impossible meat in KFC?
Why not? You know, they're trying to save some lives, keep their customers coming back for the diabetes that
I
soda
guess.
brings them.
I guess. Who knows? Of course, we have the the ever-loving Mike Kaz down in the bottom square. Hi, Mike Kaz.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing today?
Yeah. He is co-host of the what are you co-host of now, Mike?
Interim
so.
co-host, or is he permanent
Interim,
co-host? Is
maybe.
that
No,
what's
I'm not.
going on?
No, I'm not a permanent. No, I'm not. Well, I don't know. Maybe I am. I guess.
The semi-permanent?
Maybe they're dating.
I'm,
Maybe they're
I'm,
not
a-
dating.
I'm
I don't know.
retired. Semi. I don't know. I guess when I'm on, I'm on.
Semi-unretired.
I'm the co-host of Dirty Soap and My
Dirty
Anxiety.
Soap podcast. That's right.
Well, Tony,
Yeah.
you know what they say, Tony. February 2nd is the groundhog. January 2nd is the Mike Caswell. You know, so he must have seen his
Yeah.
fucking shadow today. Came out.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Hey.
Cheers to Mike Kaz.
Here's the Caswell.
I took my medication. I'm good.
Jeez, why'd you do that? Normally, you take that medication. You're like, you're getting me death threats for people for saying that I said that Elf wasn't a Christmas movie. Which I didn't say that Elf wasn't a Christmas movie. I just said that wasn't a good movie.
No,
it
you
was-
said it sucked. You said it was.
Blasphemy.
Oh yeah,
awful.
yeah. Because all of it did.
Blasphemy.
It was pretty bad.
You said a
Here it
YouTube
comes,
video
Randy,
saying
you
how
better
bad
grab
it
your
was.
popcorn. You're
I
ready.
literally, I did send you YouTube videos of how bad it was on, like professional reviewers. Because you said to me, and I quote, "You're the only one that doesn't like Elf, you weird bastard."
Well, you're a Plains PA
Not a-
reviewer.
What's that?
You're actually a movie reviewer from Plains PA. That's what you're the best of the best.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
coined me a movie reviewer. I'm just. I have a.
From
I'm,
Plains,
I'm
right?
all there in my head right now. But
Yeah.
Tony, we got some crazy. We got so much crap in the news right now, man.
Oh my
Like,
God! It was
right off the
jam-packed this
rip.
week.
Dude,
Jam-packed.
right off the rip, you have two people that were protesting 2023, Barbara Walters and the Pope. I mean, they said they're not going to be a part of it. So whatever, I guess they're dead now, 93, 95 years old, whatever. See you later, guys. So we can't have them in the death pool today. Happy New Year out there. If anybody who's watching and or listening, but holy crap, Tony, big news, big announcement in the comedy world. 85-year-old Bill Cosby is planning on making a stand-up comedy comeback right now.
I heard he's going to roofie the room.
Man, Bill Cosby, say what you will about him, okay? The man knows how to tell 3 jokes in an hour and have you laughing throughout the whole entire time.
Every single one. Yeah.
And that's efficiency, and it fills your life with joy. And then he can give you like one drink and then just fill your life with misery. Like he's a very efficient, he's very efficient in both areas right there. For the love of so he'll go on stage this time and and just start up his normal routine about Camille does not want me to have a cookie from the grocery store we go to with the free samples. And it's just like people are going to scream, "Don't you rape women while they're sleeping?" I mean, by the way, that is the most polite way to rape. Mike Caswell, you all right down there, buddy?
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to get comfortable.
Jeez, I thought you were dying. I thought somebody was attacking.
No, don't put me in the dead pool. No, I'm good. No, I'm just trying to watch the Bills and Cincinnati game here and also listen to you. Sorry about
Oh, okay. All right. I
Oh,
thought
yeah,
they
more
suspended
important.
that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming on, Mike. You know, I really
Multitask-
appreciate you.
Multi-
Not a
doing
problem. No. I'm hearing about the Bill
that.
Cosby.
Everybody else want to watch the fucking game like Mike? Just go ahead and do that while I
No.
talk.
We're it's
Look, I'm
focusing
glad he's
on
gonna
what you
half-ass
said.
it like he does the Dirty Soap podcast.
It's just, well, I mean, that's a
No.
lot of ass to have right there.
No.
For a normal person,
Yeah.
that's only 10% of an ass, Tony. You know that?
I mean, only 99%
just-
of the world is watching this right now. So
Oh, everybody in the
Multitasking.
world. Okay. So,
Yeah.
well, when
Yeah.
they're not watching it
Yeah.
on the playback for recording
Yeah.
times, just making
Oh.
sure that Bill Cosby is going back on tour, guys. Tony, we're going to one of those shows, right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean,
Will you
yeah.
be wearing?
right now.
Will you be wearing your chastity belts? For
Well,
extra
that's
protection?
the thing, though, Randy. We're not his type. We're
Oh.
not.
That's
That's
true.
true.
That's
We're
true.
not women.
That's true.
You know.
No, that's true. I should have gotten that off the get go.
Yeah.
My
We're
bad.
not. We're not in any danger. You
No.
know. And
Well,
he's,
he was in jail though. Wait a minute. Could his tastes have changed?
Yeah, you know what? Watch him come in all like street up, where he's wearing some gang colors, representing the streets.
He's
and got a
ripped.
whole. Watch him start. Watch Bill Cosby start doing Cat Williams act.
Yeah.
He's got some nice tats. He's got the eye. He's got the.
He's got the teardrop.
eyes. Right.
He's just got
Yeah,
a bunch of
out of
added.
his blind eye.
He's added some tattoo freckles for all the victims. He's had.
What? For those?
But as
He's
a
covered
no,
from head to
but
toe.
as a promoter, I think I would hire him. I would hire him as do a comedy show. There's no question about it.
I mean, that's just in
He would bring money in. He would honestly bring the crowd in.
Well, yeah,
The
he would. He
attention.
would
There's no question about it.
bring the
No-
crowd in.
No such
And
thing
you
as
won't
bad-
have to worry about your wife enjoying the show because God knows she'll be passed out.
There is fans out there. There is people that really do support him. So
I'm not.
Of
I'm not
course there
like.
is.
I'm not like hating on the guy. Like he.
no, I know,
is
but I'm
a,
saying that there is people out there, believe it or not, that do like. I don't know. I mean, what he did, it's disgusting, and I don't know. It is repulsive of what he did, and he should be in jail. I mean, he got out. It's totally wrong. It was wrong with Pennsylvania. It was a certain loophole from the from the court system that knew about it. So it was totally fucked up.
Is that
But
how he got
I
out
heard
early?
he's gonna do a
Some
show
type of-
right in
If you read it
Norristown.
up, on the court system and how he got out, it was a little small loophole by the court system that knew about it, and so he got out of it.
It was a
now
plea deal
he's not
for him to
recognized.
testify.
Oh,
That's
good.
what it was.
What was that, Spark?
It was a plea deal for him to testify. He said that
You're
if he
right.
testified to something, they wouldn't be able to convict him.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they wouldn't use his admission of guilt against him if he admitted guilt. And then he said, "Okay, I admit guilt." And they're like, "All right, cool. So here's the cuffs." And he's like,
So they-
"What happened here?"
So they
Yeah.
took him off the list. Then they took him off the list, and now he's not as a sex freak anymore.
Yeah,
now.
he's not a registered sex offender.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you see Bill Cosby at your local park or school or strip
Bar.
bar, don't just walk up to him and say, "Hey there, rapist." You don't just
Yeah.
you don't talk to a rapist like that. Anyways, you say,
He
"Hi,
makes-
I mean,
how
he's
are
still
you?"
allowed. He's still allowed at bar mitzvahs and kids parties.
I want him to do driving in cars with comics with Jerry Seinfeld.
Ooh,
That would be a great episode where where there's like a woman in the back passed out.
Oh,
And
God.
he's like, "Don't mind her," and Jerry's like,
she just
What?
part of the luggage.
"Are you sure she's sleepy?" "Oh,
What's the deal with her?
yeah." What?
I wonder if he
Is she
can
even
actually-
breathing?
If he's welcome back to Temple University and all that.
I didn't even know he got out. Honestly,
Yeah. It's Randy. He got out, and his big plan is to come back to stand up comedy, which he does have. He has these. Bill Cosby is such a great performer and such a great actor that for the whole entire time he acted like a decent human being. Everybody fucking bought it.
Mhm.
Just like I say that Elliot Page is probably one of the best actors of all time because for the first part of his career he had a vagina. It's like how are you gonna be better than that? Where does the competition end?
Can't even
Yeah.
chop that off.
Now, Kevin, when interviewed, Bill Cosby had said, when I come out of this, I feel that I'll be able to perform and be the Bill Cosby that my audience intends me to be.
Yeah, I'm sure. You know what? He's been playing Bill Cosby for a long time. All right.
Yeah.
And he's able to do it. He knows he can write jokes. He knows the betrayal that he has to put out there. He knows how to command the stage, so to speak, with punchlines that are there throughout a story, throughout the chocolate cake thing. Even at the age of 80, when he did this Comedy Central stand up, and he talked about his friend Ed, and he says, I called up my friend Ed, and I was broken down on the side of the road. And he says, Bill, I'll be there in 5 minutes. He says, because Ed is my friend. And Ed, boy, he's my friend. He got the whole audience on his side of how much of a friendship that he had with his friend Ed. And then he brought up, now, if I were to call my wife, Camille, I need you to pick me up. The car is broken down. My wife,
she's still
not my
alive, or-
friend, my wife would say, oh, you mean the car that I told you to go fix at the mechanic? Like that. And continue on with the story about how Ed will be there in 5 minutes because he is and the audience would scream friend. He's like, Ed is single. He is my single friend. He does not have a wife. He is able to get up to me in 5 minutes. The storytelling, though, very flawless by Bill Cosby. You see how you guys are feeling a little drowsy right now? Now, if he were to offer you a drink, he would probably fuck you the same.
Mm.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Mike, I don't know if he's your type. I don't know if you're his type.
I think he would. Oh, I've seen the woman that he fucked, so maybe I would.
It's yeah. I mean, he is blind right now,
If I throw a wig on, I think he would probably fuck me.
yeah. Sparky's got something there in the big board. Sparky's big board presented to you by the Pod Guys podcast on Spotify. Check us out on Spotify as well. It's Facebook Live. Turn that around, Sparky. What's going on with that board? You got something?
I actually got something trademarked for this year already. I'm sending it out and having the experimental model made.
The Cosby Cup cover
Yeah.
uses retina scan to open up.
What?
Registered 2023, January 2nd, Pod Guys podcast.
Nice
All
job,
rights
Spark.
reserved.
I like that because you could tell
Very
which one
good.
Bill Cosby is. He's the blind one there. And
And clearly he can't open up any cups.
well, yeah. You know, he's still Ray Charles was still able to bake crack while being blind. So don't think that Bill Cosby can't roofie you while also being blind. Just throwing it out there.
Well, he'll never be able to open it up with his eyes because they're all clear, covered up.
And you
it's
saw
just-
it here first.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like you know how
Guys podcast. Get it here first.
yeah, but you know how weird it is to hear when one woman says that Bill Cosby raped him while I was sleeping, and you're like, well, that didn't sound right. And then a second one comes out next year, and same
And
story,
then
same
30 other
scenario,
women come
and you're
forward.
like, well, hold on now, that doesn't sound right. And a third, and a fourth, and a fifth, and a 16th, and a 17th, and you're like, oh my god,
Yeah, he's a
all of
serial
these women are
rapist.
lying.
That's why he should be in jail. There's no question about it. He should be in jail.
Yeah.
He did less than 1 month per alleged victim.
Wow.
Man. Now,
That's crazy.
remember, guys, remember what I told you. Remember what I told you earlier about the efficiency level of Bill Cosby. 3 jokes in 1 hour, 1 drink you're down, 1 month per victim. This guy, this guy's efficiency
Back to the
level
numbers.
off the charts, man.
Back to
If
the
he
numbers
had,
again.
if he
There
had
it
a
is.
fucking, if he had like a baseball card or a celebrity, if he had a baseball card, and we're going into the metrics of this shit.
Yeah,
Man, this
he
guy
is the Hank Aaron.
He is
Of,
Bill Cosby is the money ball of date rape.
Oh, jeez.
Has he done more than Will Chamberlain? Has he done more than Will Chamberlain?
No, but Wilt Chamberlain's were almost all
Yeah, but Will Chamberlain, the women kind of didn't they want to
Yeah.
fuck Will
Yeah.
Chamberlain? It's like
Well, probably
Well, he said he's done what, over 1,000 or something.
10,000, wasn't
Oh,
it?
10,000. Oh, is it
10,000.
10,000?
Yeah.
Oh, so Cosby must have he has to rape over 10,000 women then.
Oh, I
see,
don't know.
and I bet you LeBron
bad.
James just had one wife. You know, well, like
Jeez.
if you're
They'll
talking about
never
the GOAT,
measure up.
yeah, right. You know, LeBron's like, I've had more assists though. They're like, yo, man, Wilt did it different. You got to
Yeah, like free throws.
Yeah, to Tony, what else we got on the list there? We got Greta Thunberg going at
Oh my God, there was some
Oh.
huge
Yeah.
news. Huge news going on. If you guys haven't followed it, you know,
I've been trying to,
Greta-
but I got tons of questions you know the answers to.
I'm so ready. Greta Thunberg, noted activist, green world peacer, beloved people to hundreds, if not thousands of younglings out in the world in order to do great achievements in their life, has capped the top of her career now. Capped. And you would have thought Greenpeace, being a speaker at the at NATO,
Climate change.
climate
Activists.
change.
Yeah, with
would have
the
been
climate
huge for her.
change. Which, like, okay, you know, some people are climate deniers out there. Kids take things very seriously because they expect adults to tell them the truth, right? So we tell a bunch of kids out there, and then she has a form of Asperger's, I'm guessing, right? So we tell this girl who has Asperger's and inspirations to save the world that we say, hey, the world's gonna melt over and we're all gonna die. And she's got this horrified look on her face, and we're like, don't worry,
You
we're gonna
are
have you
killing
talk.
my family.
Yeah, and yeah, and you know what? If
yeah.
everybody took it, if we have all the evidence in front of us, and it's 100% scientifically proven, right?
100%.
Everyone should act like that kid. Like, people are dying. Like,
How dare you?
how dare you
How
have
dare
me
you.
talk here? It's like, you know what, man? She's got a little bit of a point. People are fucking dying, and we're like, so Bill Cosby, by the way.
There we go.
This is us. He makes our number 2 story, by the way.
We are the terrible people she's talking about. She came in second on the top list right there.
Oh God.
Yeah, this is why she's the number 2 story.
Yeah.
So there was a huge Twitter war between her and Andrew Tate. Now, give you a little bit of background on Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is a former kickboxer, turned mega million YouTube star sensation because he felt like he was talking about the machoism and the womanization of America by men, clearly stating that men were far more superior than women in every single aspect of their lives.
That he not just he highly suggests both genders swing to their sweet spots.
Correct.
Where he says that since women have the ability to have children, their sweet spot is probably at home raising the children, and since men's sweet spot is probably lifting weights, kickboxing, NASA, baseball, I don't know. It's just a list
The
of
crap out of people.
So yeah, Randy, this is the thing. This is the thing. The things that he names for women to be good at is like a list this big. You know, not a lot of stuff going on there, right? Nothing that doesn't already sound kind of like, you know, the old fashioned leave it to Beaver scenario of the 1950s, early 60s, as if women haven't been able to contribute to society in so many other ways, like Maria Curie. I mean, you listen. I can go on and name achievements of women that have made on the world in a positive way more than Andrew Tate has, and I could also name a lot of men too. But just to be narrow-minded, and I think he proves probably he leads one really good point, and then distorts it from that point on. It's like a lead me down the road, and then you're like, hey, that's a fucking great point. Where is this road going? And then by the time you know it, it's like, wait a second, where'd the girls go? And it's like, oh, they're not allowed here because this is the cool side of the world.
Yeah,
And
this is the cool man side.
it's guys only because
Yeah.
women aren't women are things, you know, sort of. It's
He's
very-
such
it's
a
a very
womanizing scumbag. Like,
yeah, it's
such
a very
womanizing
chauvinistic
scumbag.
tone. Yeah, like
Sure.
Yeah.
I get it. A dude that power lifts 800 pounds is stronger than a woman that power lifts 799 pounds.
Yeah.
I get it. You're fucking
So
right.
his
You're right by
claim-
1 pound, dude.
His claim to fame on the whole YouTube thing was to get more men to watch his show, which
Correct.
escalated him into the millions of people that really hated him but still wanted to watch to see what he said.
Well, Tony,
So
it
he
also
was a
got
draw.
it also got caught into the algorithm with people that if you click on a Joe Rogan or a Jordan Peterson, right, and you get into that like little niche part of it, it got into where if Joe Rogan is talking about gender identity or transgenders or something like that, the next video up would probably be something from Andrew Tate because it's in that little like MMA kind of thing. And I have friends that really swear by Andrew Tate because he says, like I said, it's a little trick. He says one really significant fact that you could take to the water
And then
cooler with you.
backfills it with useless twaddle.
And then he dilutes it. Yeah.
Yeah.
As much. Listen, it's like me saying that there's water inside a fucking soda. Although technically it's true, the majority of it isn't water at all. You know, it's like me saying that soda's a liquid. Yeah, cool. I just made a fucking point. Oh, and by the way, when you fart it out, it's also a gas. Ooh, amazing. See, I made two very small points right there, and then ignored the fact of how much sugar is put into the damn thing and turns into diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and you know, all the negatives totally outweigh anything positive this guy could possibly be saying. And that's what people have highlighted. This is what got him kicked off of YouTube. And people that are fans of Andrew Tate have blamed that it's social media censorship. You know, and you know, there is a such thing as being blacklisted in social media censorship, but then there's also the other side of it where people are just plain old assholes to each other in the name of, and then they bring up this guy's name.
Of course.
Is his last name really Taint?
No,
Yeah,
Tate.
that's. I know that's what I was gonna say. I didn't want to say
Okay,
that to the Kevin,
okay.
but that's what he's constantly calling him.
But he is a taint.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it is. It's
And I don't want to
similar.
correct him, but I was like, I
Right.
never heard.
Guys,
Baby
he kind of
Tate.
is. He
It
kind
is
of is.
Taint. Yes,
He is kind of like between a dick and an asshole. You know,
So
like
it is right there.
This is Andrew Tate. I don't know who this guy is talking
Yeah.
about, but he's constantly bringing it up like 5 times.
yeah. Well,
Okay, I'm
Andrew
glad we-
Tate and Taint this and Taint that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Andrew
I'm glad I wasn't
Tate.
the only one.
but
Yeah,
Tony,
I didn't want to say nothing, but he's like going up filibustering. I'm like, all right, whatever he's saying, I'll go with it.
for those of you that just joined us, I
So,
mispronounced the name.
So let's
Tate
fast
into
forward a
Tate.
little bit.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
fast
yeah.
forward a
yeah.
little
So
bit.
what did he
I
do
thought
with
he was
Greta
saying
Thunberg?
Keister
What did he
before,
do
that
with
was
this
funny.
Greta girl?
Well,
I got the conclusion, Kevin. So let Tony finish the story. 'Cause I
Yeah,
got- I
let's
got-
hear
I got-
Tony's story. Did you go with Taint too, or?
no. We're going with Tate. Tate.
Oh,
Tate.
thank God. All right.
So Mr. Tate.
Thank God.
Mr. Tate got into a little bit of legal trouble a couple years ago, where he was actually in a business where him and his co-partner, which I think was his brother, or his cousin or somebody, it was his brother.
His brother.
Okay. They went into business together and opened up a brothel / stripper business, which also went online. And he was selling sex online through this particular brothel / strip house. So the Romanian government didn't like that because that's where he's from. He's from Romania officially.
They weren't getting any freebies.
And he traveled around the world with millions of dollars all around the world. Dude was bringing in all this money from YouTube. He's bringing in all this money from his side businesses. He's got a couple different things with MMA. He was always evading the law.
I'm guessing, you know, I don't know if he does, but I'm guessing he has a protein powder. Just throwing it out.
Probably.
I mean,
Energy
Just
drink
like-
sponsor.
Rhino boner.
Energy drink sponsor for sure.
energy drink.
Rhino
yeah.
boner.
Yeah,
That's the guy.
testosterone based protein powder.
Yeah, the sperm of elephants, endangered elephants.
So
Why
fast
do you
forward
need
to
that?
2022, and
Mhm.
right at the end of 2022, he had a Twitter war with Greta Thunberg. And Greta Thunberg had mentioned about, in particular, the amount of cars that he had owned, and that they were 32 cars. And it was a dredge on society, and how dare he be so smug and so acceptance of the economy and like things that he was doing to the environment.
The carbon
Blah, blah,
footprint
blah.
was huge.
Wait a
Yeah.
second. Well, one fossil out there, Jay Leno, has got like 20 million cars and then throws oil on his face just to play fuck around time.
Well,
Mm.
it kind of
He's on our list. He's on our list as well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He just has a less
This sounds sane
Oh, there's
all over the
100%.
place.
harsh.
She smacked first, and then he tried to smack back. Now this is like in all the whole fashion of it. It's a nobody YouTuber that got canceled, and not to say that nobody wants to hear from Greta Thunberg either.
Okay, so she said about his cars, and what did he say back to her?
So his official tweet was, "I have 33 cars. 33 cars.
That's not bad.
My Bugatti, my 2 Ferraris, there are 812 Competizones. I'll have V12s, 8-liter engines, quad turbos.
Practically a rap
This is
song right
just this is just a start."
That's not a lot, actually.
now.
Not compared to like Jerry Seinfeld and Jay
Yeah.
Leno and all those guys.
Yeah. So please provide your email address so I can send a complete list of my car collection and their respective enormous emissions. So there goes Andrew Tate on the clapback. So she clapped back afterwards
Oh,
and
God.
said, "Yes, please do enlighten me. Email me at smalldickenergy.getalife.com."
Oh wow. Yeah.
I don't
that's
think that's a
so-
legit. I don't think that's a legit site.
Yeah. So Tony, have you tried
really good?
emailing this to see if
Yeah,
it is-
that's an
you
OnlyFans
fact-checked it?
account right now.
Because we
Only
still have,
fans?
we
Is it
still have
OnlyFans?
our complaint department's woman working for us. Her name is Go to Hell. She got married to a nice man. His name is Get Fucked, and they just had a kid called Go Screw Yourself. So
Happy family.
yeah, very happy family. They're a very negative bunch. If you didn't,
I mean, we paid less than minimum wage, but
So small. She has small penis energy at what was that?
small dick energy at
Small dick energy.
getalife.com.
At
Getalife.
getalife.com.
Oh,
Wow.
That's okay.
So she
So-
threw like the cheapest 19-year-old comeback for
Yeah,
this
something that sounds like a
39-year-old man.
now. So how old is he now?
What-
He's
What
in
a
his
dirty
late
dog.
30s, like somewhere.
All
in
right,
around
so he's in his late 30s, and a 19-year-old girl that
Greta
has
Thunberg.
Asperger's, and sure, maybe she came at him first. And as most kickboxers know, when a 19-year-old girl comes at you, you gotta just punch her in the face. And if you can't punch her in the face, you kick her in the twat. And if you can't kick her in the twat, you go straight,
100%.
you retweet the hell out of her.
Mm.
And so he wanted to. Okay, so he was trying to, I guess we could call it emission shame her. Is that?
She started
Emission
emission
shaming,
shaming
sure.
him.
No,
wasn't it?
yeah, that's
He,
exactly what happened.
She shamed him for
Vice versa there.
he's okay. So yeah. So she shamed him for they are kind of opposites,
Oh,
right?
sure.
Because he's
Yeah, they
like,
should
he
really
likes to
date.
brag about his overindulgent lifestyle, and she likes to brag about how you shouldn't have that because of, Earth and shit. Right.
Mhm.
So,
Goes home.
They would have
Yeah,
beautiful kids. They should really honestly go out together.
oh no. Yeah. Go out. You know what? That's probably
That's the
gonna
only way
happen.
they're gonna fix it. That's the only way you can fix it.
She's
You're
gonna
absolutely right,
podium.
Andy. That's the only way to get it together. You know what I mean? Like,
So Tony, continue.
Hey,
What's going on
hey,
here?
Greta,
What
hey,
happened? So
Greta.
he basically told her how much pollution he loves to make. He's
Yeah,
like, I love
that's
pollution.
okay.
I'm littering right now,
Oh,
motherfucker.
wait. Sparky has something here. Sparky has something here.
Wait, he's not quite there yet. So
Oh, he's not. Oh, he's not. Okay, go.
His clapback to this 19-year-old girl was officially a video. And it's a video of him in a silk robe,
Yeah.
and he's smoking a cigar, and he
Yeah, of
has
course.
like 8 pizza boxes sitting up in front of him.
There's the red herring in the room.
Oh boy.
So apparently,
ready, it's coming.
through this video,
Mm-hmm.
Hold
ready.
Hold back, Tony.
Go
Hold
ahead,
on,
Sparky,
Tony.
do it,
I
Sparky,
can finish off the story.
Release
I'm
it.
ready.
Release
I'm ready, Sparky.
Hold on.
Sparky's going to lead us the rest of the way through on the big board. The big board will give you the conclusion to the story here with the okay, here we go. It says
Bring us home.
brought down by a pizza box, should have recycled it. Now you see, look at
There
that.
we
You
go.
see the
There we
two
go.
stick figures are being carried away there. Now, Tony, why did he get arrested? What happened there? I think we're missing a big chunk, even though Sparky said he could lead us the rest of the way. But apparently, Andrew Tate got arrested for a video. What was the video? What did he say in the video, Tony?
So in the particular video, he talks about, in general, his spat with Greta Thunberg.
Okay.
And of course, he talks about his huge emissions, and of course, her clapback, as of course the size of her genitalia.
Oh, now she has a dick. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Now,
Oh, I didn't know
Now-
that. That's pretty cool. I didn't know she
Okay.
had one.
So now he's basically now he had to make a video about an oversized clitoris. I'm guessing.
yeah,
Did he-
something like that. I don't really know, man. It
I know the
it goes
reference.
into a long.
Do you want me to finish the story, Tony? Let me make
Finish
a
it
long
up there,
story.
Sparky.
Oh God, here it comes.
Anyways, as he was doing the video, he actually ordered pizza from a local Romanian pizza shop. And what happened
Jerry's.
is he had the pizza box in the video. It had the phone number and everything listed. The Romanian officials went off and said, "Oh, he's in our country. Let's go get him." And what happened is that's where they arrested him and his brother because they were both there.
So they officially called Jerry's Pizza Place. They got the APB out on Tate. They went to the store. They got the phone number. They got the address where he was staying to get the deliveries. Arrested him and his brother on the spot because he had an international APB out for him for sex trafficking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Wow.
phenomenal
Brought down by a pizza.
clapback on that.
Man. So basically, by
Are they
Greta-
out now, or are they out?
Held without bail, I think for right now. I know that there wasn't really much left out on the wire.
So is Greta gonna watch his cars for him? I don't get that.
Uh,
I mean,
yeah. Are they gonna have pizza together?
So many unanswered questions. It's just, where does
There's
it
a
go
lot
from
of-
here?
Is he gonna fight Logan Paul? That's what I want to know.
Right. See, that's
that's how
Probably
you
not
get out of
happening.
jail right
Yeah.
there. That
In
is how you get out of a
Romania,
Romanian prison.
sponsored by Romania, sponsored by the pizza company.
No,
and
you know
Bugatti.
it's you know it's it's sponsored by DraftKings because they're everywhere.
Okay.
Dollar
Their
Shave
fingers and
Club.
everything.
You know all the fucking
Poor
all the
Tate.
shitty radio commercials. Dollar Shave Club.
All I know is he refused to recycle the pizza boxes, which then sent Greta Thunberg in to call the cops.
That was the last straw. That's what you couldn't
That was it.
could not
Yeah.
take that.
Yeah. Screw the cars. The pizza
Did the
box.
cops did the cops already know her where they're like, oh, it's Greta again. Somebody's not
Oh
recycling."
no,
Who is it? Andrew Tate.
this crazy girl.
I'm looking for that guy. What
That
are the
crazy
names
bitch.
on those pizza boxes? You know, you have some like really Columbo-ish type of Romanian Columbo over there. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Where he's like, you see, that doesn't make any sense right here.
We've been looking for Mr. Tate all day long.
Yeah.
I stopped at McDonald's. I don't know where he was after that.
Yeah, like he's got this brothel full of hookers, but behind like where you would normally keep horses and shit, you know,
Yeah.
and all he's doing is feeding them Jerry's pizzas. You know?
Can I go off
Are
on a
they drive
tangent?
car?
Can I go off on a tangent real quick? I'm wondering
Does
if
Greta drive
Vincent,
a car? That's what I want to know.
What's up, Randy?
Did Vincent D'Onofrio take some of his character from SVU from watching Columbo? Do you think there's some? Do you ever
Oh,
notice
possibility.
some
I
of that?
mean-
Is that way off?
It is because Columbo was kind of like the steady goof and then comes up with the stuff. D'Onofrio more or less had nailed the character right off the bat, right? But like Detective Gorge. But not only did he nail the character, but he took these long pauses and stare-offs, and he was very meticulous with his stuff. Columbo was more like, you see the time on this thing right here. This, he's got like meatball stains on his fucking paper and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're like, man, what's wrong with this guy?
For
And
some
then-
reason, I kind of
He's got
linked
his
them
tie
together.
like he was in like a tornado.
Yeah, like
I thought he
like
would
Columbo
scratch his head a
was-
lot. He'd scratch his head a lot and pretend like he was thinking when he already had all the answers.
Now the scene setup for Columbo compared to D'Onofrio one-on-one, same typical scene setup because
Okay.
normally when D'Onofrio's character, and this is what they screwed up with replacing D'Onofrio with the Fly, yeah. So yeah, because they'd always keep him in the room instead of on the scene. But anyways, the scene setup was typically the same, where they're on the scene, they're outside, they're on location somewhere.
Mhm.
So I mean, that's definitely where, that's where the similarities kind of start and end.
All right, that was me off on a tangent right there.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Well, we're going to end this topic right now. Greta Thunberg came out with her last tweet, of course, to seal the prolific deal. This is what happens when you don't recycle your pizza boxes, folks.
Snap.
Wow.
So if you don't recycle your sex trafficking rink that we're pretty sure everybody has out there, right?
Everyone.
Will be busted by Romanian police. Is that the message?
100%. There it is.
But does she drive? That's what I want to know. Does she drive a car?
I
don't
like,
think
you know
she
what I
does.
think? I think the fucking greatest takeaway of that story is there's a guy named Jerry with a pizza place in Romania.
Who's fucking
Such a
killing it
common
right now.
name.
Dude, he's killing it right now.
Yeah.
He can't fill all the orders.
Watch it really be Tony's Pizzeria over there, but they ran out of Tony boxes. And they had to borrow Jerry's boxes, and Jerry's isn't in business anymore.
The Betty bad man, Daddy. Betty bad.
Yeah.
So don't
I know
mess
this
with-
was just in today, actually. Jeremy Renner was in the news.
Yeah. It was.
That's sad.
Sadly, man, what a horrific accident.
Yeah.
Jeremy Renner, the actor who plays Hawkeye in the Marvel Avengers, suffered an intensely horrific snow machine accident where the snowcat that was removing snow went over his leg, and the blade, I guess, chopped up his leg. The actor only made it to the hospital alive thanks to a neighbor who heard his screams for help and managed to place a tourniquet on his leg before paramedics arrived in a helicopter, of course, to take him away. Jeremy Renner remains in serious condition and his injuries are extensive. In addition to his leg, other parts of his body also suffered injuries because he was trying to probably pull his leg away or out of the blade area. According to North American press, there's a possibility that the actor will no longer be able to walk again, unfortunately.
Oh my God.
Very
Yeah.
sad news. Very sad.
Gruesome.
So no Hawkeye too, I guess.
No, probably
Well,
not.
that's the reason why they brought in Kate Bishop. So
There you go.
that one's taken
Yeah.
care of.
Yeah, I know Disney Plus was talking about they were going to release it, so that sucks.
Yeah.
Now, I would assume that if you're in a, they might have had in his contract, don't do any
Snow
Yeah.
removal machine.
no, yeah. You would
Yeah.
think like, because when you're an NBA player, NFL player, baseball player, when you're an athlete and you have millions of dollars in the line there, like he's under contract with Disney, there has to be a clause in there saying, hey man, no dangerous activities,
Right.
like that. Now I'm sure it was a terrible accident, but as and the accidents do happen. Snowmobile machines aren't known to be like oh, and somebody cut me off while I'm also in the snow and I flipped my fucking, there's no traffic up there, right? So
Yeah.
you can still get into an accident in the middle of nowhere.
Well, avalanches too when you're snowmobiling, but this was a snow removal machine. Did I understand that correctly, Tony?
Correct, a
And
snowcat.
it's not a little one.
Snow
It was a
removal
bigger
machine?
one.
No, big
Like a
guy.
snow removal machine. It was like a snowmobile.
Yeah, it's,
It's
no,
Oh.
it's like a tank with.
Oh, a
with
treaded-
tracks.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't
All right.
remove
Yeah.
snow.
It was a bigger
So that
truck, yeah.
flipped, and he was ejected and ran over his leg.
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, I was thinking it was one of those freaking spinning freaking lawnmower machines.
No,
that
no,
was
not like
grabbing
a snow,
snow.
thrower. Yeah, not
It-
like a snow thrower, but
Okay. There's no snow here in
Like a
Sacramento.
PennDOT plow truck.
I'm
Mr.
going
Plow.
I'm going to reserve my right to not tell a morbid joke about this situation.
Okay, yeah.
Send
yeah,
prayers
it's
to
just
the
a
family.
sad situation.
too soon.
Unfortunately, is
Too soon.
We'll
yeah,
give it a
too
month
soon.
or two, and see where that goes. But
Mm.
Tony, I think we're gonna get into the death pool, dude, because that's the
All right,
beginning.
I
of the
wanted to
year.
get into one more thing because you
okay,
already
all right.
brought up his name, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. What the
Right.
fuck is he doing?
Billionaire.
Logan Paul and KSI, the Co fighters that happened to fight at one point in time, KSI and Logan Paul. They came out with an energy drink, and unfortunately, the energy drink was pulled off the shelves
Why
And
was it pulled
destroyed.
off the shelves?
Mm.
because Kevin, it's not fit for human consumption.
Wait a second. Now I know something about energy drinks. Normally they are meant for human consumption. What was different about this energy drink? Where they deemed Logan Paul's energy drink was not fit for human consumption.
Prime?
Prime, yeah.
Yeah.
Prime? You
Yeah.
mean
Sell
like
it-
That's what it was
Amazon
called.
Prime?
It's called
Sell
Prime,
it to
yeah.
PepsiCo then. Sell it to PepsiCo.
Wait, what the fuck happened? What did it have in there?
Well, they say that the drinks were over in the UK, and the energy drink was mixed too strongly for human consumption. So the chemicals that they used inside the energy drink were out of proportion, and I guess sending people into like catastrophic heart arrest.
Oh God.
Bunch of pussies.
Yeah, it's great.
You know what? That's no. Randy, guys,
Bunch of losers.
this is
How
just
dare you have a heart attack?
this is just Logan. This is what they're doing. They're
No,
trying to
Randy.
give the world a heart attack so they can fix a fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially in the
Drink
UK.
some Prime.
Yeah.
Superheroes only.
Yeah,
Only
don't
fit
be
for
gay, just
superhuman.
drink it.
Give this energy drink to Conor McGregor. There you are.
Now they are the
Tasmanian
front
devil.
men, of course, Logan Paul and KSI. You can buy it as much as 20 pounds online, with one listed on eBay right now for 50,000 pounds.
Wow.
A case of it's available.
A case
Yeah,
of
it's like
it, yeah.
cocaine. It sounds like
Anybody-
cocaine there.
Anybody want to go in on me, Kevin? You wanna cool
No,
money?
no, I don't.
No, you're all right.
This is the new NFT.
I don't want to support. I feel bad enough even mentioning Logan
No,
Paul.
I already have heart
Oh.
problems.
Oh,
He's terrible. He's just he takes away when I watch boxing or any sport. I like it that the especially boxing that you want to fight another competitive fighter. He's going after people that are under his weight class and overqualified to even fight him, like Floyd Mayweather Jr. And then he's trying to go after Mike Tyson, who is fucking 55 years old. Like, dude, fight your own age, people. Just do something decent. Stop making yourself so much of a sideshow. And when you do become I get it, he's trying to make a lot of money for himself, and he's doing a great job at that idea. But as far as his legacy being anything more than a clown of boxing, he's not going to be able to he's not going to be able to live that down at all. Like Larry Holmes, for example's sake. Although he wasn't the best champion of the world, and he was just like there for a hot minute because he could jab Muhammad Ali, who didn't know who he was at the time or whatever, and was basically just there. It's like a fucking sparring scarecrow. Larry Holmes never went on this tirade of bullshit where he's like, "Hey, let me try to punch a 15-year-old kid in the face and get him in the ring and shit." Like, it's as unequal as that idea. These wins that Jake Paul's getting and Logan Paul and all those fucking idiots. They're YouTubing themselves out there, and they're just
Yeah. They're just trying to push the envelope as far as how many people want to see them get beat up on a daily basis.
They saw
and
that
then expedite that.
they saw that the
Bad
Conor
business
McGregor
practice.
thing. Yeah, they saw that the Conor McGregor thing worked, and Conor McGregor tried doing the charismatic attitude, like I'll fight any boxer, blah blah blah. It's like, dude, you don't understand how
The dude
different
can't pass a
boxing
drug
is.
test right now. Conor
No, he
McGregor.
can't pass a drug test. Conor McGregor.
No,
What is he on?
Oh, because
Steroids?
of
he's on
steroids? Yeah,
HGH.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
massive.
god. Yeah, HGH.
Oh, because of he's doing the movie Roadhouse.
He's doing something. He's got a name to him still. But
Isn't he
he's
pushing
no
whiskey?
lo-
Isn't he
he's
pushing
not gonna
whiskey?
get fight.
UFC.
He can't fight. He's
Not going
doomed.
back to UFC anymore. So
Wait, Mike,
pushing
he's going to be
whiskey?
doing the movie Ghost. What? Roadhouse?
so Roadhouse.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah, did you
remake?
know that?
No, I had no idea. Why would they redo that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Money?
It's sad, but that's the plan. They're and then they're jacking him up with steroids to try to make him like into a superior fighter or something, like like the bodyguards for the
Yeah.
the thing. So that's him kicking ass and
Yeah.
like, so when they go in, he's like throwing people around and all that.
Why can't it's like makes
Crazy. I don't get it, but
like
yeah,
making
now he's,
Jean-Claude
on
Van Damme
YouTube
and,
everywhere else, and he's like, look at me. I'm like, what? How tall is he? Like 5'5" or 5'9" or 5'8"? He's not really tall.
he's a short guy.
He's not
You're
big.
right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
Not at
short.
all.
but he's like super ripped. Like he's, my God, like all muscle now.
He said he gained
So-
60 pounds.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. So
Hopefully his leg stays intact this time around. His
Well,
last fight.
that's what they said. I
Going
don't
like
think he
this.
can ever go back to UFC. Joe Rogan. If you watch the Joe Rogan thing, he said he could never go back and fight. There's no
Yeah,
way.
he's done.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah.
He could poorly, but it's nothing suggested.
Guys, if
Yeah.
you like our material, make sure you share it down on below. Like, share, send stars. Go to our merchbooth.com. Merchbooth.com has all of your favorite, of course, Pod Guys podcast.
Look at the gear. Look at this gear right here.
Look at all that gear. Look at all of it.
Buy it now.
Buy a
Send
shirt.
more money.
Come support us for the new year. Come support.
And if you can't find the stars button, complain to Facebook
Yeah, or Mike Caswell.
or Mike Caswell. Mike
No
Caswell
one can find it. I asked like 7 people.
is a master in stars right now.
That's true.
Mike Caswell asked all the 7 Facebook burner
That's it.
accounts that he has.
I sent
How
you
do I
the
get stars?
too.
How do I send them?
Big shout
I
out to
don't know.
Buzz Arthur.
Kevin, can you send stars on the bottom of your videos?
I can. Yes, I can.
Oh, me too. Wow.
How
I
about
sent
that?
Go figure.
screenshot, but only you two could see it.
I took a
Apparently-
screenshot
apparently
too.
Everybody else can.
We're all
except for you.
screenshotting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably only 2 in the world who actually have stars access.
Anyways, we're gonna roll right in to our 2023 version of Celebrity Death Pool. Celebrity Death Pool 2023.
Time is
Rules are
Sparky.
as follows. Sparky, will you lead us into the rules, sir?
So once again, we get the pick. What were we picking? 10 celebrities this year?
10 celebrities.
10 celebrities of all kinds. As long as we know who the celebrity is, perfectly fine with that.
Kevin Neary.
Anyways, with the celebrities, we will go through the order back and forth until everybody has all 10 of their picks done. And the points go as follow. The closer to 100 is less points. And then the farther down to younger, the more points you get. So
We do
simple
take
to the
from
point.
100. If your pick was 90 years old when they
get some.
proverbially kick the bucket, you have 10 points in your total, and that will culminate towards the end of the year, right at December 31st of 2023. And of course, we take the total, we add it all together, and the winner gets the coveted Pod Guys Podcast trophy.
Dun,
Of
dun,
course,
dun,
there it is. There it
I-
is, right there.
I thought you were pulling it out of your ear.
Yeah, look at the club. Is
I
that?
thought that's what. Yeah, you're
I
like,
thought that's what it was.
Yeah. that's-
Coveted.
damn, he's got something big there. And then Sparky's got it. I'm like,
I hate
out of
you
the
all.
game.
just
Stop
like
it.
scream
The
it
magic
down.
of the magic of the interweb.
Coveted 2023, of
Is it
course,
green?
Celebrity Death Pool 2023 trophy. We are going to start out with Mike Kaz at number 1 spot, Randy in the number 2, Kevin in the number 3, me at number 4, and Sparky, the winner from last year.
Oh,
Hence why he has the trophy. The Doctor of Death himself at number 5.
Can we see
Were
the
you-
trophy?
yeah. Can we get a close up of it?
Yeah. Can we see what it looks like?
It used to have paper around it that actually
I
said
think you-
Death Pool.
Oh my god.
You're-
The 2022
You gotta
plaque
be
yet.
kidding me.
You're hitting the wrong.
I didn't
There we
do that
go.
yet.
Look, it
Oh.
is a real trophy. You.
Oh, go.
It is a real
Will.
trophy. I'm sorry, it's not up to the Mike Caswell standard of
Piece
trophy.
of paper.
Maybe I'll get a
Oh,
real
oh.
one actually made up.
Oh,
How about
look at
that?
it.
We know you're in your trophy room right now. There,
Oh,
Mike.
you could knock
Lover.
somebody in the head.
Here we go.
Really good
Oh,
with that
yeah.
base. You could
Here
do
goes
that.
Lover.
Superior trophies right there. You're getting a shout out. From
So, Mike
Sparky.
Kaz, we are going to lead you off, sir.
Here we go.
What is the unequivocal first choice, first pick of Death Pool 2023?
Oh yeah, Ric Flair, number 1.
Ric Flair.
Good pick. I picked him last year. He didn't die, and this year he's looking really shaky. So yeah.
Did
He's
not
gonna
make
die.
my list.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Okay.
We have guest Randy Sanders. Pick number 2. What is
President.
your number 1 pick?
President Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy
Ooh,
Carter.
that's a really good one. Yeah, that's
Okay.
it's not a lot of
Yeah.
points, but that is a good pick.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
he's
Thank
way
you.
overdue. He's way overdue.
I will cross him off my list
Yep.
accordingly as well.
Yeah.
Actually, I scratched them off earlier.
Mm.
Scratched them off earlier. All right, Kevin, you are the middle of the pack, sir. You are at number 3.
I'm doing the one that I did last year that I'm pretty sure will happen this year. Clint Eastwood.
Mm.
Ouch.
Yeah. Do you feel lucky? Well, do
I
you,
do.
punk?
I do.
Yeah. That's what you should.
Oh, nice.
That's what you should.
Yeah. Now,
should've
let me
had-
just preface this. This is not gambling. We are not using money. There in no way that we ever intend ill will or harm to anyone in these particular proceedings. This is just for fun. It is not betting.
If we get all, I think what Tony's saying is if we get all of
Oh.
these rights, we're not going out there and finding
Yeah, we're not going out to
No.
Sizzler.
them. Well,
No
I
one
can
fine.
speak for
Don't worry
myself,
about it.
and
Let's continue on. Let's go. Let's.
And we're not going to facilitate the people leaving this planet of
Yeah.
our own accord.
Yeah, not in any way. Not in
No.
any way.
Of course not.
Theoretically speaking, the number 4 choice, I'm going Dick Van Dyke.
Oh, he was on my
Ooh.
list. Yep. He was on my list. That's a good one.
Oh man, they just announced he just died.
The power of positive thought.
Unfortunately, yes. So here we are clearing it out at the number 5 spot. We are going to serpentine back with Sparky in the number 5-6 spot. Sparky, do you have a double-double? Well, not a double-double. Do you have a
Of
double
course,
back-to-back spot?
of course I got a double. Okay. First, I'm going to take Bob Newhart.
Oh,
Bob Newhart.
Yeah.
Oh,
he was on my list too. Good call.
He's gonna be number 1.
Mhm.
And then number 2, I'm going with Phil Collins.
Mm.
oh my God, that's a good one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Phil
Okay.
Collins. All right.
Mhm.
I'm unfortunately going to take the next pick at Michael J. Fox.
Oh, he was on my list.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
that is that's a good one.
That one's gonna
Well,
hurt.
I am up, right?
That is going to be a tough one.
You're up,
Kevin, you are up next, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Bill Cosby.
Mm.
Ooh.
Hmm.
85 blind, and now he wants to overexert himself on
Wow.
tour. Dude,
Hmm.
They don't
Interesting.
do metal detectors at those comedy shows either.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
you
Yeah,
might have
somebody
an
might wanna
irate
kill-
fan. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole nother
It
aspect.
sounds like Kevin wants to kill him.
I don't know. He's lose some of
It
his
sounds like
material.
something personal,
He
almost
never
personal.
called my sister back.
That's like
Oh,
personal.
Randy,
you-
you are the next picker, sir.
Well, so if they're 100 years or older, you actually lose points?
You lose points. Yes.
Oh, shit. Because I got two that are like ready to go. I mean, they're on
We'll
death's
negative.
doorstep right now, but they're 100 and 101 respectively.
Yeah, I would
so-
not. I would not pick that.
So I'm gonna go for Val Kilmer. I hear some things. I've heard some
Ooh,
things.
yeah.
Al?
about
Yeah,
Val.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, he's not doing well.
Yeah, unfortunately. And I know
Yeah.
he can't be much over 60-ish.
Yeah.
All right, Mike Yaz, you are back to back.
All right. Bill Clinton
Bill Clinton, he
All
was
right.
also on my list.
Mm.
and
right there.
and also Donald Trump
Ooh,
Mm.
because he's up in his age. So
Three,
Right.
three presidents on there so far. That's
yeah.
pretty good.
All right,
Please
Randy,
let
we're
us
back
have-
at you.
And just one for me.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm going to go with Morgan Freeman.
Ouch.
Oh, I actually had him on my list the same.
Yeah,
Oh man, that's a good one.
thank you. Thank you.
That's a good one.
It's my turn.
Kevin, you're up.
All right. I'm going to say Harvey Weinstein.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah. In
Mop
prison.
handle in the gym.
Yeah, like he's been used to the soft life for a long time, and a couple years in prison that might do it.
Might knock him out.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Wow.
I am unfortunately going to go Mel Brooks.
Oh yeah, he's way up there. I saw
Yeah.
95.
Up there.
Yeah,
95, is it?
95. That's really not a
95,
point.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's almost a gimme.
Getting there.
Sparky, you are back to a back-to-back, sir.
I am back to a back-to-back. Okay. My third pick is going to be Sally Jesse Raphael.
Ooh.
Interesting.
And my,
I
and my
can't believe
fourth,
he's still alive. Jeez.
and my fourth pick is going to be Ted Kaczynski. The
Oh,
Unabomber.
he's not dead yet. He's just in Max, Secure Max.
Yeah, max security. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
believe it or not, they won't let him
Supermax.
send mail. It's weird,
Supermax.
right?
I know.
Yeah.
Packages, nothing.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't write anybody.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hmm, hmm.
Hmm.
In the days of
Unbelievable.
free shipping, right?
I'm gonna. Oh shoot. I'm gonna do it, and I don't want to do it. Christina Applegate.
Hmm.
Oh man.
You know something we don't.
I do.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she had the MS, right? Or something like that. Or yeah.
Huge.
Well, yeah,
huge
she was
bout of
married,
MS
but now
right
she's
at the end of
single
the
again.
year.
So yeah, she's officially an MS.
She was officially wheelchair bound at the end of the year, and
Really?
they gave her a
Steroids,
Hollywood
yeah.
Walk of Fame, and she couldn't even walk. She wheelchaired herself out.
Christina Applegate,
Yeah.
Married with children, daughter.
Bundy, daughter of the Bundys.
hmm
Yeah.
Damn, she's good looking. Whether
And
Anchorman.
young too.
Oh,
Really
God.
young.
Even MS, she's still good looking. Yeah.
No, she's in her 50s.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's sad.
too bad. Okay.
Kevin.
I'm up.
Kevin.
Okay, I'm going to go with Ghislaine Maxwell.
Oh, boy.
Maxwell.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going after like all the
All the
newsworthy
prison bound.
people.
I think he did a prison bound list.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Subsidized.
That's
Yeah,
exactly what
Listen,
he's
subsidized.
I'm if I picked
Yeah.
one Jeffrey Epstein, right?
Look,
I
if the
don't want
doctor
it
of
that
death,
either.
Sparky D. Williams over there.
He stole Kaczynski from Sparky. Or Sparky
Anything
still
with the
Kaczynski.
mob hates, that's what Kevin picks.
I'm
Yeah.
picking it. Yep.
Okay.
We got a strategy working for the first half of Celebrity Death Pool. Yep.
All right, working our way around. Of course, Randy.
Yeah, well, I'm going to match your Michael J. Fox. I'm going to raise you a Christopher Lloyd.
Whoa.
Oh, I was gonna pick him. Yeah.
You see how that works?
Oh man,
Oh.
that's a good one. That's a good one.
Thank you. Thank you.
How the time
All right,
travels.
Mike Kaz,
Well,
you
the
are
time
number
travels.
back to
Very nice.
back.
All right.
Back to back,
I'm gonna
sir,
pick,
on 4 and 5.
I'm gonna pick Hulk Hogan. And then I'm gonna pick Lindsey Graham.
Mm. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Lindsey Graham.
Lindsey Graham, you said?
He did.
Would Mitch McConnell have been a better pick? But
Hmm.
who am I to
Well,
say?
I didn't want to go too old. I'm just like right in the middle.
Oh, I
there,
see.
so-
Oh, yeah, I
yeah.
see. You're playing the
I'm
numbers
trying to play it
game.
safe. I'm trying to play it safe, right?
Yeah.
You can't use numbers with Kevin, but you gotta use it. So
Hey, that's his pick. We are not here to judge. Randy, you are
Who
next
knows?
up,
Who
sir,
knows?
at your number
Again?
5.
No, is it my turn again?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Number 5.
Okay. Pat Boone.
Ooh,
Again, that's a
Pat
high number. That's a high number, but it's a
see,
gimme.
you're going again. You're it's points.
Look,
Gotta think of
sometimes
points.
it's a numbers game, and nobody
Yeah.
nobody dies, and then if the person that has like 2-3 points.
Mhm. At least you got the guarantees, right?
Mhm.
You got the guarantees, yeah. And Sparky
Kevin,
picked
sir,
out
you are on the ticker tape.
All right, very easy. We're going with Vladimir Putin.
Mm. Yeah, I saw him on some lists.
Yeah, geez.
Yeah, he does have cancer.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
All right, I'm going with the obvious, Tim Curry.
Wow, how
Okay,
obvious.
All right. Just tapping it in there, right, Tony? Just tap it in. Just tap it in, Happy. Just tap it in. Little tappy to tap.
I'll tap you, yeah.
Tim 22 years ago, and he's still holding out.
I know.
How's Tim Curry? Is something going on with him too, or just?
Oh, dude,
Oh,
he's got MS, he's got
Oh.
Parkinson's, he's got
Oh.
uh,
Oh, he's
You
got
name
a
it,
lot.
he has it.
lot of-
yeah, he's got a
Heart-
breathing tube. He's
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
painful, painful.
he has to do what that dude that was what's his name, the guy that was in the wheelchair that had to have
Christopher Reeve.
electric arts actually speak for him.
Oh, Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking, yeah, he's almost at a Stephen Hawking level.
Mm.
Yo, that's like Tony screaming out in Return of the Jedi when the mask comes off Vader. I pick him. It's like,
Look,
Okay.
don't be hurt about it. It's
Give
all
him-
right.
I'm
Really?
not- That
yeah.
ain't your-
Sparky,
Okay.
you are on the tape, sir. Back to back.
Okay, I'm gonna take
Number
Willie
5 and
Nelson.
6, sir.
Oh, Willie Nelson was my number 25.
Willie
Oh, man.
Nelson, and fashion designer Giorgio Armani.
Mm.
Well done. Well played, sir.
Hmm.
Tony, you're back
Okay.
on the clock.
I am gonna go Tony Bennett.
Ugh. I had him too. He left his heart. He's gonna leave his heart somewhere. That's what I wrote with Tony Bennett.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Somewhere his heart's gonna leave him.
Yeah.
Something like
He's
that.
been an organ donor for years.
How old is he?
Bennett,
Does
on your
anybody know off
license.
the top of his head? Is he 90?
96, 98.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or something like that. He's getting up there now.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
right in there.
Okay. All right.
Kevin, back to you, sir.
Yep, I am down to these three, but I got to go for the juice on the peach first.
Ooh,
There you go
juice
for the
on the
big-
peach.
You go for the big points, then you go for the tap it ins. Plenty
You
of tap
juice that peach, sir.
So we are going to go with former CEO of the WWE, Vince McMahon.
Wow.
He's gonna have an aneurysm. He has to. He has to have that burn. It has to pop out the side of his head.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that's a choice right there.
Hey, he's old, man. Old
It's a,
can
it's a
happen.
choice. It is a
But
choice.
he can't go back to wrestling, so he's cheating on his wife.
Well,
so-
the
Yeah,
thing is, at his,
unfortunately-
listen. The thing is, Vince McMahon doesn't have to worry about an Undertaker.
No.
He's already got one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well said.
He's been, and his will to says put on the costume.
yeah.
Randy, you're number 6, buddy. Your number 6 pick.
Okay. Yoko Ono. Let's get it done.
Whoa.
I know. Please.
Yoko
Just,
Ono off the list.
Yeah.
That's a big one. Mike, you do have a back-to-back, sir. A back-to-back.
Here we go. Ready? OJ
Pick number
Simpson,
6 and 7.
OJ Simpson, and Howard
Youth.
Stern.
Howard Stern.
Okay.
Really?
Howard Stern's up in his age, so I'm just throwing it out there. So
They're both good picks. You know, there's a lot of points there too.
Yeah, a lot of meat on the old on the bone.
Certainly.
Randy, we are coming back to you, sir. Coming back.
I mean, this one should have been taken care of a long time ago. David Crosby of Crosby, Stills, Nash, and sometimes
Oh.
Young.
They're like the vowels of fucking bands.
Mhm.
Crosby, Stills, and Nash, and sometimes Young.
Right. A-E-I-O-U, sometimes Y and W. What the hell?
Young starts with a Y. Is weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Kevin,
boy.
we're back into you at number 3, the number 3 spot, sir. Your number 7 pick.
Oh god, this is gonna be a very easy one right now. I'm gonna go Henry Kissinger.
He was on my list.
Oh,
He's made the list 11 times according to a list comprised my list from.
Well, he's due.
He is past.
he's way overdue. Way overdue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, he's
He
got
should've-
that.
Like
the
you said,
funny
every
speech.
year he's like, this is it. This is the year.
This is it.
The list I was looking at said he was on it 11 times already. So
Oh, I believe it. I
Yeah,
believe-
yes.
Yo, his
Yeah.
you know who's gonna take his place in the Sith Lordness? Dick Cheney.
He's supposed to be on the
Dick
list,
Cheney's
too.
the next. He's the next old grumpy fucking terrible old guy.
Is the Secretary of State? Was that the title
He
that
was
they
his
held?
he was his Secretary of State and also negotiated the lack of rights for Chinese workers.
Oh.
Just basically helped them be slaves. You know, he was really helpful with that idea.
A lot to be
and,
said for that.
Oh man.
I'm
This
kind
is
of
the-
saddened by this next choice. Even though it is a good choice. I'm going Tina Turner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, good pick.
Tony, what's death got to do with it? What's death got to do? Who needs a heart because it keeps on beating? Yeah,
Death runs bar to town, bar to town. Death runs bar to town.
it's still catchy. I don't know.
Yeah, her heart's gonna blow it out in any minute.
Any minute. Wow.
Any minute.
The
Marky,
announcement.
you do have a back-to-back, sir. A back-to-back. You're number 7 and number 8.
I think I'm going to start my juice picks now to really see if I can
Oh,
start.
I'm
getting some
ready.
points.
Get him.
Ready. This is where you gain your points. This is where the Doctor of Death himself flourishes above everyone else.
It's all led up to this.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Let's hear Takashi
seven.
69. Let's hear it.
Number 7 is Jim Baker.
Jim Baker.
Of Jim and Tammy Faye Baker fame.
Man, he's really good at this.
Mm-hmm. Is he still in prison?
Hmm.
No,
No, he's
No.
out actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
he's getting sued because he put out those COVID-19 fake vaccines.
Oh,
He's facing legal
Oh,
trouble.
yeah, he did. Yeah.
Okay, and number 8.
Number 8.
I'm at 7 and 8. This is 7 and 8.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
at-
number 8.
Right.
Number 8.
Okay, Bruce Willis.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
ah.
yeah. Someone was talking to about the list today.
Fuck.
Said Bruce Willis.
Yeah, that was going to be my next pick if you didn't take him.
He's
Damn it.
fading fast. I almost put him in.
Yeah, I hope he lives forever, but damn.
When he goes, he's gonna die hard. But anyways,
Oh,
Oh.
what a bumps.
Oh, God.
At least he
Here we
lived
go.
free.
Mm.
I am bringing famed superstar of our modern time, Shannon Doherty.
Ooh. Yeah, she's got a little bit of the complications.
some
Some complications.
Yeah, didn't she have cancer? She fought it.
yeah,
Twice over already.
Yeah.
twice over.
Well, that'd be a big point scorer. I mean, what is
She's a
she in
fighter.
her late 40s or early 50s, maybe?
50s,
50
right
something.
around 50. Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be a tragedy.
But she's a fighter. She fought it twice, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't want to. It just it is what it is.
Oh, it's my turn.
Back to Kevin at his number 8 pick.
Very easy right here. A little tap in. James Earl Jones.
Mm,
Hmm.
How dare you kill off Darth Vader?
Kevin, you're
Again.
breaking my heart, man. Jeez.
hmm
Mm.
Yeah, he was definitely the voice of evil, and Bell Atlantic Yellow Pages too. You know,
Oh, that's true.
yeah. Darth Vader helps you call people.
What's
What
your
a
Now, if
favorite-
you are
seamless
tuning in,
transition.
this is the 2023 Celebrity Death Pool. This is just for fun. This is no betting allowed. It's not a a money game of any sorts.
Used to
For
be a
bragging
money
rights
game.
only. I have to put that disclaimer out there because in the United States, you could actually get arrested for betting on celebrity deaths.
Will the Romanian police come and take you away and you're amidst
Jerry's
your
Pizza
box
was
of
coming.
pizza
Jerry's
boxes?
Pizza.
They
Yeah.
actually put it in the same category as you actually going to the casino and betting on horses and table games.
Yeah,
So they can bring the human
It'd be nice if we
trafficking.
could have the scroll. If we could have the scroll underneath, if we could have the scroll.
Yeah,
with
it
this
needs a disclaimer.
The disclaimer scroll.
disclaimer
Yeah,
underneath.
Yeah.
perfect.
Well,
Okay.
why don't they just put it on the board then, Sparky?
Oh,
I don't know.
looks like he's on it.
Marky's got large names on the board right now.
He has artwork already
Screw
set up for
the
something else.
lawsuit.
Next,
the
who's up? Who's up? Who's up
podcast.
next? Who's
We
up
don't have
next?
an LLC.
Yeah, where we
Oh,
going?
we're back at Randy Sanders.
Randy
for his
Sanders.
number 8
Okay.
pick. Number 8.
Back to the
Uh,
Colonel. Back to the
there-
Colonel.
Harry Belafonte. He's 96. I'll get my 4 points for sure.
Harry Belafonte.
He's getting all those 4 and 1 points.
They're gonna add up, man. They're gonna really
They
get.
really are.
You're gonna,
They
you're
really
gonna
did.
dominate that.
Sparky's
with
gonna
those
get
4
one
and 1 points.
rapper. Well, Sparky's gonna get one rapper, and it's gonna
Oh.
take out all of Randy's perfect game right there.
Yeah, he will.
Oh, right. Fucking, there is some strategy to this, isn't there?
Mike Kaz, you are in for a back-to-back, sir. Number 8 and number 9.
Gene Simmons and Bruce Springsteen.
Nice. Gene can be buried in his own coffin of his own with his own band out on it.
Yeah, with the pinball machine and everything.
Can you imagine playing Kiss Pinball in eternity in your own coffin? One could only. That would be hell,
the
right?
greatest thing ever.
is-
I think that would be hell. Yeah,
Where's the
that
hell?
is the definition of hell. It's somewhere there in Genesis, right?
With the big tongue hanging on his body there.
Of course. Of course
There's
it
going to
would.
be a big tongue that it just cascades through the casket itself.
Yeah. Ugh.
It
A
just
hole cut out
skips on.
for it.
It just skips
Out
on
of the
fucking.
top.
I was made for loving you.
Yeah.
I was
It's a
made for
plastic
loving-
see-through like penis type of that is tongue to just go through.
Right.
Yeah, you just
Some
have
type of
every
clear
fucking-
tube, kind of clear tube.
You know you get the
Smokestack.
colonial. You know you got Colonial Penn life insurance when you can only get the Peter Chris casket. You're like, what the fuck?
Well, didn't Pat Boone sell Colonial Penn life insurance?
You may
It
have.
ties it all back in.
Yeah,
Man.
right. fucking-
Where we at?
Actually, he did. Actually, yeah.
Randy, we are back to you for your number 9, sir.
Okay.
Take
All
your
right.
time. Take your time.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Neil Diamond.
Another 4-pointer.
I think so.
Oh,
That's
again.
another 4-pointer in.
He
Perhaps.
might die from sweet suicide.
Dun, dun, dun. Never felt
Not
so
breathing's
good.
never felt so good. So good. So good.
good.
He looks healthy. I have to say, he looks pretty healthy. So,
It's the rhinestone.
Yeah, you know
cowboy
what? When they
effect.
bury him, he'll be forever in blue jeans. That's
There
for
you
sure.
go.
oh,
Yeah,
Dun,
I
dun,
know.
dun. Look at him go.
Kevin, we're going back to you, sir.
he's
for
here
your
all
number
night,
9.
everyone.
It's too bad I know so many Neil Diamonds. You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna bury him deep in the earth, and he'll be a fucking diamond when they take him out.
There you go.
Oh,
pressure.
boy.
And they'll have to kneel down
Doesn't
to
need-
extract him. I'm out.
More wordplay jokes. More wordplay.
Oh.
So bad.
It is terrible. Sorry about that.
Kevin, we are back to you, sir, for your number 9.
Number nine. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think it's gonna happen. Clarence Thomas.
Clarence Thomas. Ooh,
What
all
the
right.
hell? That's gotta happen.
Choked on a pubic hair and his coke.
You know, it's almost like every
What was his
president gets to have a.
Horse
It's
dick or
almost-
something?
This has been the pattern so far. You're a president, you get a seat open in the Supreme Court, and you assign somebody up for that idea. And right now, there's a majority of blue dogs in there, or whatever the fuck they want to call themselves. And when Clarence Thomas leaves, they'll do that thing, and then every woman will get back the rights that they lost from the 60s or whatever. It's almost like we're just replaying shit. Welcome to the Cold War next. We're gonna replay that bullshit. We're just gonna bring it back, you know. It's just be Russia versus America in the Cold War again. You know, it's an episode you've seen before, but you know it's gonna happen again. Why write new scripts when you got the old ones to go by? Just play the classics.
Mhm. Who's next?
It is me. I'm gonna bring this one out of the archives, but I feel like it's gonna be one. Axl Rose.
All right, yeah, no, I like that.
I like that
Yeah.
one. That's a good pick.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
That's a good one.
Well,
He's
Tony,
in his
it might
50s, right?
it might take until November when it rains, but all we need is just a little patience.
Well, you know, he will be going to heaven, which is Paradise City.
That's true. That's true.
How old is he, anyways? Isn't he?
The
in
grass
like
is green and the girls are pretty.
He's
Right.
got that he's got that Vince like look right now.
He's got to be just
oh,
about
God.
60, maybe just
Dude,
shy of
he's got
60.
really bad diabetes too, and he fluffs up like
Mhm.
Yeah, but he lost the weight. Didn't he lose the
it's
weight?
like a Macy's Day Parade.
No, but I think he lost the weight.
He does. He lost it, but then he gained it back again.
Oh,
All right. Next on the
all
list.
right.
Sparky, you are a back-to-back, sir. Ending it out with your 9 and 10 spot. Choose carefully, tread lightly. The Doctor of Death himself, Sparky Aloysius.
Number 9 is Toby Keith.
Ooh, I was gonna think that one too. Yeah.
Ah, shit.
How do you like me now, right?
And number 10, since I just want to throw one out of the ballpark and just see if I can really fit this one crazily. Todd Chrisley.
Oh,
Ooh,
Too
Chrisley knows
soon.
best.
he is going to get freaking shanked in the big house. Isn't that right?
That's a good
He-
pick.
he might be
That's a
right-
good pick right there.
Yeah.
Really
But he's
good.
going into like a rich prison, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's a blue collar
Well,
prison.
Well,
Yeah, he's not
He's
going
gonna
to
be
like
somebody's bitch, but he's gonna love every minute of it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the
I
whole,
know,
the
know,
whole
okay,
act, the
so
whole life
Man
act.
prison.
okay. So the reason that they got the Richfield prisons is because politicians might end up there one day, so they try to make them really nice, right? The reason why they got poor people prison, you ask a poor person, you say, "What should a prison look like?" They're like, "Man, I want those scumbags in there forever." Fuck that, you know. So they got those ass raping prisons in there because the general consensus is people have worked together at the top to make sure that even if they're really assholes to each other, they're going to send them up to a cruise ship scenario or whatever the hell. And people at the very bottom are like, "Man, your life better be worse than mine for sure."
Like this guy's going to be able to play pickleball and all that. Where some people.
Oh yeah,
are
yeah,
gonna-
yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
definitely.
people that are playing pickleball in federal prison definitely have a better life right now than that veteran living under a goddamn bridge that is told,
Yeah.
"Hey, don't worry, we got an infrastructure bill. We're gonna fix that hole in the bridge that you won't get rained on anymore."
Right.
All right. Back from Sparky. We're going back down? Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, back to me. Back to me. I have 4 people on my list, and I don't know which one to choose from.
This is your last pick.
My last pick.
Dun dun dun.
But I'm gonna go with somebody not necessarily unknown, but she had quite a prolific career as a folk singer, Joni Mitchell.
Of course.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I think that's a good pickup right there.
Not bad at all.
Mhm.
She's in her late 70s. She just retired out from from folk singing in 2000, I believe. And she tried to
pretty good
do
pick.
a slight revival last year, even into the year before. And she just couldn't do it. She did a special and she looked like, I don't know.
Like a
Yeah.
wax figure.
Yeah. Kind of like Dolly Parton.
Dolly
What you talking
Parton's
about
still
Dolly,
looking good,
dude? Yeah, definitely would still mash.
She's-
Dolly
yeah, she
Parton
still
looks
looks-
to me like she belongs in an old folks home doing karaoke.
Madonna looks like Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton's got 25 years on her.
yeah.
You know, like I
And
mean,
Dolly Parton's a
76
doll,
years.
dude. She is an
76
absolute
years
doll.
old.
She is an
Yeah,
I love
like,
her. I love Dolly.
incredibly nice, gifted person,
Mm-hmm.
and never taking away from that. Like she is a phenomenally charitable, nice person altogether.
you know who's
agree.
do you know who's the Dolly Parton you don't want to have sex with, but you want to kind of still stay cool friends with? Reba McEntire.
Oh,
You know, where you're like, Dolly Parton's like, I'm the sex symbol. You're like, you're damn right you are. And then Reba's like, what about me? 5 beers.
yeah. You're the
Fine.
sassy down south neighbor.
Yeah. Yeah. You're married to the bald dude in Tremors. You know, and it looks like you should
Yeah,
be.
you're making moonshine in your basement.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Tony, on to myself, right, man? Last pick.
Kevin, your last pick for number 10, sir.
All right, I'm gonna go for. I got a lot on here. I got a lot of different picks on here. But I'm just gonna say that this guy will not be saved by the 407 7th mash. Alan Alda.
Oh, he was on
Alda.
the list. Yep. Good
Mm.
pick, Kevin.
Alan Alda, See ya, pal. 17 points.
He was a real dick in the Aviator.
Yeah, he was.
He
That is a good
deserves it.
pickup, though, Kevin. Good
Yep.
pickup.
Not bad.
Is that all of
All
them?
right, Randy, back to you, sir. Your number
Oh,
10, your
My
final
number
list,
10.
your
Okay.
final pick of the 2023 Celebrity Death Pool.
Okay.
Who's going to kick the bucket, sir?
It's gonna be Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm
Yeah.
actually going to disagree.
But you'll
don't
never
think
know
it's
if he's gonna die or not. You'll never know.
He'll be sweating the oldies forever.
That's the type of dude that's going to live in syndication.
Mm-hmm.
Simmons, yeah, you wouldn't believe how many people, you probably would, think that Richard Simmons is the brother of Gene Simmons. You know, just like, well, they went their separate ways. They both did music, but in a different way.
Yeah. No.
The one just danced. Yeah.
Actually, Russell Simmons. I think Russell Simmons is kind of somewhere in that. No,
Russell
No,
Simmons.
no.
maybe not. Maybe no. I could be
No.
mistaken.
Not
What
even
about
close.
like the opposite of Alec? The opposite of Alec Baldwin is Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons can't shoot.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh boy,
True.
I'm surprised nobody's mentioned him, by the way.
basketball gun reference.
I was thinking Alec Baldwin, but man, he's got that Irish intensity to him still,
got the
where
tough-
he's too pissed off to live to be able to die.
Yeah.
If that makes
The Teflon too. The lying and the devil.
All right,
Yeah,
before we go into everybody's alternate picks, of
You got
course,
the
Mike, you are going to end out your number 10 pick with your pick, sir. Who will it be for the Celebrity Death Pool 2023?
Pete Davidson.
Oh,
Davidson.
someone's gonna kill him.
Well, he has
Or is he gonna
Crohn's
OD?
disease. He has Crohn's disease.
Oh,
He's talked about suicide. He has a
Oh.
lot of issues. Yeah, a lot of people aren't aware of this. So
Yeah, it's not a bad
well
pick.
done.
Not a
No, it
bad pick
isn't.
at all.
It isn't. Pete
Not
Davidson.
a bad pick.
Plus, he sold his soul to the devil too. So, devil
Yeah.
might want to collect.
Now,
Yeah.
that concludes our 2023 Celebrity Death Pool, of course. Is there anyone, Randy, that you have seen in any of the picks that was a surprise to you?
Well, the Pete Davidson one threw me for a little bit of a loop there. I gotta say, being young and somewhat virile, perhaps. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Go with that one.
Okay, Kevin, how about for you?
Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond. Yeah.
Neil Diamond, it doesn't really feel like he's going to die.
No.
How
No,
old
But
he is.
never.
like you get, like Barbara Walters. I'll be honest, guys. I thought she died 3 years ago. All right, I'm
Sure.
just gonna throw it out there.
Mhm.
The Pope.
I picked her for 2020, hoping for her to say, "This is Barbara Walters, and I died on 2020."
I mean, what keeps
Oh,
these
that would've been
popes
perfect.
alive for so long? They're
Hmm.
always, people are always keeping them company and like giving them crossword puzzles and shit because they're at that age where it's like activities.
Well, Neil Diamond is 81, so
Neil Diamond is 81.
Yeah,
He's
I
happily
just did my
married
research.
for a long time.
true.
To Katie McNeil Diamond. And I mean he's still got a couple years to him. He still tours. Of course, he still does shows, and
He's out in
Sweet
Vegas.
Caroline's himself to death.
Mhm. As anybody would, given the choice.
Sparky, for you, any surprises?
No surprises from where everybody's picking from. It was, more or less we all kept in an age group where it wasn't any, surprises. Pete Davidson, you could figure for the year that he had between Kim and Kanye and everything else going on,
I'm not picking sold his soul to the devil though. I'm picking that he ran into a very manipulative genie because he probably said that he wanted his sex doll to come alive, and then instead of that happening, Kim Kardashian, knocked on his door, and he's like, "Hey, same thing,
Ooh.
right?" Very tricky.
He's a
there,
succubus.
Yeah.
Weird world,
But,
lots of
but
lots
he
of different
does have a
smells.
lot of health issues that a lot of people are not aware
No,
of.
he does. He definitely
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, and he's got that look on his face like he's got the health issues. I mean, he smokes a lot of pot. He lives a relaxing lifestyle. So, and I'm sure if he stays up on his medication, he'll be fine. But yeah, it's Crohn's is a very tough disease.
Well, he's anemic. He's also talked about suicide.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, younger people lately have been dying off more than actually the older people. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's no in between really. They're either going really young or really old.
right.
Mike, how about for you? Is there any particular person that stood out for you?
Only thing I'm really disappointed about is the Neil Diamond too, because I really don't want him to die. That's the only reason why I'm disappointed. I mean, I saw him; he was still looking strong, still on stage, touring and all that. So it'd be depressing if it was this is the year that he dies, and I'm like, then I'd be like, fuck Randy, and I'd be like, and I have to go out there on tour. But I mean, I hope he stays alive, and then next year or a year after that. I mean, I hope he stays living on forever. So he's just one of those guys that you want him to live. So
Yeah. I have a couple people on my list that were big standouts. And I'm surprised that they actually weren't taken. Ozzy Osbourne is on a list, of course.
Yeah, I saw him.
yeah.
Dr. Ruth Westheimer was also on my list.
I don't want to kill everybody's sex life by taking her. So
I was
definitely not. Yeah. Buzz Aldrin was another one.
I was close
Yeah.
to pulling the trigger on Robert Duvall.
I had that too.
But I
Robert
figured
Duvall was
that
a big
James
one.
Earl
Yeah.
Jones would die first.
How about Mickey Rourke from the Monkees? That no one's even brought him up. I think he's also
no.
sick too.
Wait.
That's Mickey Dolenz.
Oh, Mickey
Two
Dolenz. Yeah,
yeah.
Mickey Dolenz.
Mickey
Yeah,
Rourke
sorry
is
about
the actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9.5
Well,
weeks,
he's,
and
he's fucked up too.
Angel
So
Heart.
what am I thinking?
Angel Heart's great. Yeah, like, either way, could have gone either way on that one.
Yeah.
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 But, I was looking at the older guys also: Tom Brokaw, Robert Wagner, Warren Buffett.
You have musicians
yeah.
musicians like Brian Wilson.
Yeah,
Paul
really.
McCartney's still alive. Ringo Starr's still alive.
I had Ringo and Paul on my list too.
No one ever picks Keith Richards because it's stupid to do so. He's never going to
never
die. Everybody, I'm sorry. No.
Well, that's so true, isn't it? Like that's like should be on everyone's list. But he's like, there's a guy that outlives everyone.
Him and Henry Kissinger and Dick Cheney are hanging out.
I also had Warren Buffett, Rupert Murdoch, Dick Vitale, Dee Snider, and Dolly Parton to finish out my list.
You think that D. Snyder's just not going to take it anymore?
Nope.
Snyder, really?
Yeah. What was that, Sparky? I'm sorry.
Here comes my real left field pick that I'm going to say that you guys are going to go, oh, wait a second. Celine Dion.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm.
That's
Oh,
kind of
she's
left
sick.
fieldish.
Good pickup,
She's
too.
sick. She's really sick.
Cripple syndrome or something that she has, right? Or something. What is-
Frozen face, frozen face muscles or something weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll start freezing the muscles in her face and her vocal cords and everything. So she won't be able to.
Hey,
she
Kevin,
won't be
if I
able to-
Kevin, if I can, I got a call back to one of the other podcasts I was on. Norman Lear is still alive. He is
Yes.
101.
yeah.
You get a negative point.
Yeah.
When he dies. So
Yeah.
having not known that parameters of the game, I think-
Another Noam Chomsky. You know, I thought that
Oh,
but he
yeah.
already always looks kind of dead, like a corpsey kind of looking thing right now.
might be. He might
Yeah.
have a popsicle up his rear.
You know, when I know some brain aneurysm happened when he was just like, maybe we can lean Joe Biden to the left, and it's like, no, what happened? What are you right now, sir?
I also had Gene Hackman on there.
Thought he was already dead.
No, he's still alive.
Is he really?
According to the
I
list I was
took-
looking at.
I took him 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, another good one is Robert Wagner.
hmm
Well, he was on my alternative list again this year.
Yeah.
I
And
took him
Sandra
last
Day O'Connor.
Oh, sure. I had Robert Duvall. Did
I
someone
was
say
going to say
earlier?
Brendan Fraser, but I was afraid to put him on there.
That's a tough one too. That's a tough
I
one,
just
too.
I was going through the list of MASH, and I'm like, Jamie Farr seems too happy. Jamie Farr looks like Dick Van Dyke with more color to him right now. You're like,
Yeah.
still
Yeah,
there.
sure.
you know? But
That's
no,
a
we
tough
will. Only time will tell if we're right on,
He has,
on the
he has
list.
a couple more years in him.
Jamie Farr, yeah, you know, he's
Yeah. Okay. Good list, guys.
Great list. Great list. If, like I said before, this is just for fun. Unfortunately, we do have to choose Death Pool 2023 celebrities that will kick the bucket for this coming year. It is January 2nd, 2023. And guys, this is the Pod Guys podcast. Sparky, if you were going to find us, where would you find us, sir?
You could find us at the podguyspodcast@gmail.com if you want to send us any hate mail. But if you
Guys
want to
get a lot of
find
email?
you can find us on every single major streaming platform, including Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Spreaker, Deezer, Castbox,
iTunes.
Pocket Cast,
iTunes.
Geo Reno, Josh Wise Radio Network.
Temporarily on hiatus.
Oh, really? I
Yes.
did not know that.
yeah, they're to Wise Radio right now. Apparently, they are going through a whole reprogramming situation. Now we're still in, but
Yeah.
they want to revamp the website so that way their site doesn't crash when the unexpected amounts
Yeah,
of
and
viewers come on
apparently
there.
we're the only podcast actually pumping out material every week.
Yeah, we're still, you have a lot of them. We call them a COVID podcast. When everybody's like, "Well, I'm at home. I might as well make a podcast so I can get away from my wife," and then they just become COVID podcasts, and they normally only lasted about 8 months to a year if they were really dedicated. We're at this going on 3. I'm here for 3. Tony's doing it for what, 6 now?
Ugh, too long. Far too long.
Ugh. Tony's like, well, I'm stuck in this kitchen by my own demands.
Should have hit it big by now. Should have made it big by now.
No, that's the thing though. They called, what do they call Jay Leno the overnight success, and he called himself the 18-year overnight
Yeah.
success.
Mhm.
I mean, it's
Takes forever.
yeah, well, it's whatever. There's a lot of people that were in line before us that are waiting to get their turn on the rodeo. So soon we'll all be making a death list of somebody else's bullshit. Hopefully one of these days,
I'm kind of happy that Kevin Neary didn't make the celebrity death pool list. Thank God.
Yeah, you know what? I would want Mike to give the eulogy and hold the trophy because I would just like
Give me that paper trophy. Give me that paper trophy right now. It's like,
give me the paper trophy right now. Yeah, yeah, and I want him to only talk about how happy he was about to get the points. That's
Yeah,
all I
yeah,
want.
yeah.
You know, just for the
I-
like
this
This is my acceptance
it was
speech.
Tainted. It was tainted.
painted. Yeah, we'll rig it.
I think Mike would be the most wanted man in the Philippines if something happened to Kevin right now.
That
That's
might,
true.
that might be true, Sparky.
Would I get killed, Kevin, if I actually put you on the list? in the
No,
Philippines?
no, Mike. No, they would
No.
see it. They'd say, "We'll let."
They
time
were they say no, they were like nah, this would nah, right? What
They're like-
do they say?
They'll- I'll reserve that for themselves. I don't know what they would say. They would, you know.
They would give you a curse for like small penis joke or something.
No, Mike.
Small
I'm not-
penis joke.
No, listen. They look at you. They would just
Yeah,
say, like,
no.
"You're doing a great job doing it to yourself." You know, with all the cake. And shit,
Putting a whammy on yourself with diabetes.
yeah, like what would they do with that?
Yeah.
What would they live inside of you and shit? Like they'd be like, "Well, why waste it?" You know. Jesus Christ. We'll use all the
What
parts of the Michael Caswell. You know, we heat our house for a year
Tauntaun scene
So-
and Empire Strikes Back comes to mind.
now. Yeah, like,
Throw another shrimp on the Barbie.
another.
Guys, thank you, Randy Sanders, for coming in on our show. Great to have you as always, sir. You are
Thanks
a
for having me.
delight. You are a delight to join us.
pleasure.
Just for fun, no money involved.
Look at that. Look at
Thank
that.
you, Spark.
So now that
It's on
you
the
know
board.
that Sparky wrote it down, you know it's real, and we're not actually, you know, exchanging
Can you write
money.
it down?
Hey,
Right there.
Yeah, don't you see it on the screen. That's the funny. That's the
Oh, I don't
that's
see
the
it.
fun.
Just for fun, no money involved. Yes.
Okay. Hey.
Guys, we are the Pod Guys Podcast. I'm Tony Kaz.
Kevin Neary.
Of course, the ever-loving Picasso.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Mike Kaz, thank you very much, sir. You were a delight as well to come on our show. If you were going to check out the Dirty Soap podcast, where would they find you?
Dirty Soap, I guess, or Brian Lee Yacht. That's where they'd be able to find me. Or smallpenis.com or something.
There you go. There you
Yeah.
go, Greta Thunberg.
Small dick energy.
There's a link to Michael's OnlyFans in there.
Jerry's Pizza. That's where they
I
will
know what
find
you
me.
are, but what am I?
Yeah.
Gets a cigar out. Hey there, little girl. Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. There he is in his pimped out silk robe, smoking cigars. You know
showing
what
off
this
his bald head.
19-year-old clapped back at me.
I don't always bitch at 19-year-olds that live in a different country from my sex dungeon. But
But when I do,
when I do, I eat Jerry's Pizza,
Mhm.
located in
Pizza.
Romania.
That's where you pick up
Located
the
on
women.
123 Main Street, Romania.
I love the fact that Jerry's Pizza has this. They have a commercial now.
They're like all of these sex traffickers keep calling us for our garlic bread now. What the fuck?
They're the best.
You know, if you come
Come
in
to
with one of-
Jerry's Pizza, number one in all Romania. As far as
Yeah, yeah.
New York slices.
come into Jerry's Pizza.
They're the
And
garlic
if you
nuts.
bring in one of your prostitute sex trafficking women, you get a free pizza on the house.
You get free garlic nuts with every
Free
slice.
garlic
of pizza.
nuts. There you go. Get really cheap with it. Yeah.
You get an autograph picture of Angel Tate.
Yeah, yeah. And that's it. You come in here all the time. Yeah.
Signed MMA
One
artist.
porn star.
We tell him, keep your women outside roped up like dogs.
Like horses.
If you have any complaints about
Yeah.
what I just said right there, go ahead and email the podguyspodcast@gmail.com. And
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you share
Or
and
what's
like
up the
below.
Twitter?
Send stars.
Legendary.
Go to merchbooth.com. Merchbooth.com.
There's
Look
no
for
such
us,
thing.
the
There's no
Pod
such
Guys
thing.
Podcast, under podcasts. Look under podcast, the Pod Guys Podcast. Buy some merch for the holidays, for the new year. Guys, it makes a great present for any time because it's the right time. Have a great night. Thanks for watching. Bye.